Alright, hello. I'm in the Stormworks here. So I do a little bit of live building. I did a little work off screen on a amphibious vehicle. I started a live stream the other day, starting it. I redid it. This is what I've got so far. Floats pretty well. It's running well. It's reasonably good on the road. It's a little bit slow on the water, so I need to get that kind of done and dusted and fixed there. So we'll screw something here. Let's see. Would that give me more or less buoyancy? Less buoyancy. So this has pretty good buoyancy. Runs pretty well on the land. Go ahead and give it a quick little run around here. And the whole point of this is I want to be able to put this in some of my airplanes. So I need to be able to do that. So it'd be kind of neat to have a little bit of like a Jeep that can go and, you know, forward some waterways as well. So probably gonna have to go a little bit lower gear ratio on this, but it operates pretty well as it is now. Gonna be a an open top like this, and then it floats pretty well. It's very slow in the water, so I kind of have to deal with that. Try to get that working where it can actually use it in the water. So let's go hit the water. Now the problem is with, I looked at Mud Skipper. Mud Skipper is a pretty good amphibious car. Mud Skipper's pretty big, so Mud Skipper won't fit in anything. And so I'm trying to get something that will fit in some of these vehicles. Pretty much, this can only pretty much fit in Albatross. Like everything else, it needs like really small vehicles, so making that size of vehicle amphibious is challenging. Oh, I didn't know this was a sheer drop. I would have gone faster. There we go. So, go ahead and trim this up, kind of see what we're doing on the water here for speed. Let me just juice the sounds a little bit. Let me know. It sounds louder to you guys than me, the game sounds, so. And then, so that's our current speed. Let's go up a gear. And so this has no glitch in it at all. So this is just regular floating. And so I wanted to make sure it would float fine without a glitch, and then may put a glitch in there later. We'll see. So not too shabby as it is. Some things that will help it, just fins in general will help lift it up out of the water. Like you don't even have to angle them, they just provide some lift. But I will be angling them, so we'll do that as well. So it's working reasonably well. Let's try to see if I can dial in some things. So bring up the gearing chart. I want to do a transmission tutorial, a little bit different than my gearing tutorial. It will focus very much on the actual transmissions. But again, I need to kind of get that focus on that and get it to be coherent. So bring up my gearing chart. Yeah, we'll kind of see where I'm at here for this. This is only a 2-cylinder. To put it in perspective, Mud Skipper's a 10-cylinder, so this is pretty low in the cylinder count. So here's the gearing chart. I am running, I believe. So I did this off screen. The mini truck I upgraded to a 6-cylinder or a 6-speed. So this is a 6-speed for the mini truck. I might run this off the 3-cylinder. Was it two-cylinder pickup, maybe? So let's try this. This is a 6-speed with 4 boxes. So this is actually pretty efficient space-wise. So let's run that and see how the vehicle performs. I'm trying to get all my windows going here in the right place. Here we go. All right, stick it over there. All right, so let's look at these gears. So gear 1 is a even split, 3 1s and 3 2s. So this is a 3 1. And that's a 3-2. And then gear 2 is a 1-1-5-6. So 1-1-5-6 here. So I have the back ones. This one must be backwards. Yeah, so this is a drop gear. So that'll be this. And I'll spin this one around here. Oh, where you at, that guy? This is like inside here. So I have to find right where it is. Oh my god, where you at there, guy? All right, here. Okay. So this one goes 5-6, which means it's backwards. So we'll cut it and face it towards the engine. All right, and then we have this one is a 3-1 reverse for 3rd gear. So 3-1 reverse. 4th gear is gonna be what's that? 1, 2. 2 5-6s, so it's going to be a 3-2-5-6, 3-2-5-6. All right, and so that one's good. So that is our transmission. Let's go in the transmission box here. Where are we at here? Right here. We'll set this up for the 6 speed. So we need to go, and our counter now goes up to 6. We need a 6, so there's 6 right there. All right, so this is going to start in 3-1. So I need to trigger this on 4, 5, and 6. So 1 will get triggered on... Actually, let's do this. Let's flip that box around. So we'll start on 3, 2. So 1, 2, 3. So, and reverse. So 1, 2, and 3 will trigger this, and then the gearbox 2 gets triggered on 3 and 6. So 3 and 6. All right, and then gearbox 3 is up here. That's our reverse. So this should be the same as first gear. Triggered that out. Yep, that's good. All right. And then what's 4? 4 is triggering, let's see. 1, 2. So that is going to trigger on 1st and 4th. 1st and 4th. So 1st. Where are we at here? Nope. Let me check it again. 1st and 4th. Yep. Okay, so 1st. And 4th. 5th is going to be all defaults. Alright, good. So that's kind of set up where I want it. That should be good, hopefully. And then I'm just going to grab a quick linear speed here. I'll switch to a physics sensor, but this way I can just read it. Now we'll go take this for a quick little test. Something's got to be up if this isn't low enough. It's like a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. It's not bad. 13, that's... Okay, that's not good. I screwed... Oh, one of them needed to be flipped too. I need to flip a bunch. Okay, that would be why I'm screwed up here. So this should be 3-2. This should be 3-1. Alright, and then what did I screw up down here? That's fine. That's fine. 6.5. This should be 1165. This one should be 3231. Let's try that now. That's better. Okay. And what is this? This is gearbox 4, gearbox 1, 2, and 3. We're good there. All right, let's try this now. That would make all the difference in the world. So. Let's see what first gear gets us. So that's not bad. That's 10 miles an hour. A little bit over 10 miles an hour in first. Going up to about 12 miles an hour in second. 14. 16, it's 18. It's 22. 24. So that's not bad. It's of course slower than I like, but I can change some parameters to make it work. So as you can see, it's slower than I like, but that's a good starting point. So I know the ranges and the gears are working fine. All right, so let's start changing some parameters here. So idle 3.5. Let's go up max RPS to 25. That's fine. Starter disengage will be 2.1. Clutch application, we're going to raise this. That's why you see how we're almost stalling on takeoff, so we want to make this like a 6. Clutch 0 will be at 3 is fine. All right, that's good. Let's spawn it. There's 12 in first. What's that? 16 and change. That's 18 and change because I really need the speed to come up for the propeller. That's 24. That's 28. And then that is, what's that, 30, 34, something like that. 30, 34 plus miles an hour. That's not bad. Yeah, everybody wants to go a million miles an hour, but you do need to realize the roads are like the roads are as well. So like, arid biome, you can go super fast. Here, you have to be conscious about bumps and everything else. And so that's not too bad. And then you see that's going to be the max speed for the propeller. So we'll go get in the water. So change the dynamics of it a little bit. So this will be a faster propeller running here. So this is, on a boat, you're going way positive. On the car, you can't really do that, so but you see this is a manageable speed. It's not bad. It's not super fast like on the highway. It will feel slow, but like going through the town here, it feels more than adequate. I'm having no problems. I have no grip on the tires yet. But we're having no problems, so go ahead and we'll go in the drink. The devs make it hard with the clutches. For example, the smallest clutch I can use is a 2, is a 1x2. I really wish they put in a 1x1 clutch. That would be awesome because it would make it viable for me to put in to clutch the propeller if I wanted, or clutch some smaller things. And I haven't put in a request for it. I assume for a 1x1 clutch there is a request already. I recommend that too. If you're going to put something in, just take a second. It doesn't take long to search for the thing you're asking for. They will show the duplicates. I'll even show you guys. They'll show all the duplicates, and then at the bottom it shows the thread where they want everyone to go. That's the one you should be starring. That's going to have the most stars. And for example, they come on, they're like, oh, we should do something that people are asking for. you know, it's easy to just look at the one with the most stars and do it, you know. So our water speed is presently painfully slow, so we have to check this out, see where we get up to. Part of it's we're deep in the water. Once I put some fins on, that'll help raise us up. That will help a little bit. Well, what are you doing here? We're doing about 8 knots. There's up a gear. So there's about, you know, we were hitting at just about 10 knots. They're not fast, but if I can get us up out of the water a little bit, that should help it. So let's go ahead. So it's running pretty well on the ground. Let's go ahead up to, it's trying to stall me a little bit on the ground. So let's go to, let's keep that as 0.6. Let's go in here. Let's go to the clutch. And we'll decrease this down. So it's 0.005. Let's go 0.003. We'll give it a quick drive. I just want to make sure it doesn't stall in first gear. It can't stall, period, because the auto clutch. The auto clutch prevents it from stalling. But it's that hesitation where the clutch comes in and then it goes back out, then it goes in, the feathering. So that's all I'm doing there is making that not happen. So let's grab it. Unfortunately, this won't fit in Night Owl. It's super hard to make something float that small. You know, this has a 2-cylinder engine. Pretty compact. Like I could throw maybe a cylinder in here. Because I'm doing exhaust deletion, so we could see. I'd rather not power it up. I'd like it to be small, so let's save this really quick. Alright. Let's go over to Spy Cakes, and we'll launch it in the water. So one thing to get speed is get it up out of the water so that you have less drag. So foil it. And so let's go right here. All right, and so let's see. I want right here, so I'm just going to play with it for now. So I'm going to take an altimeter. We'll do 2 for now. So generally what I do is the front will be a tilt sensor, the back will be an altimeter, but I'm just throwing these in for now to get this where I want it, and then proof of concept, make sure it works, and then once it works, we're good. So as the altitude increases, this will lift us more. Those are backwards, so they need to be downs. So let's fix those. So just as the altimeter increases, this is going to tip the fin down, which is going to drag us underwater. And so this will keep us at 0. So I want that area where the altimeters are to be at the water line, essentially. There we go. And then we'll plug these into their altimeters. So this will be fin, and then this one here will be fin. So I want the front to come out a little bit more. That will help lead the back out. So, all right, let's go ahead and that's in the drink. So this should help with speed as well. So what are we getting? We're getting like 10 knots max. Let's see where we get to with this. You know, the benefit of having the propeller always running, like you actually see that on a lot of real ones, is it makes it easy to go in and out of the water. So those fins should all be pointing up. Yep, they're pointing up. There we go. Starting to move now, and I can see it's getting, see it getting higher out of the water. than it's been. Now this will also make it easy to do roll stability, because what I'll do is I will put an altimeter on the left side, the right side. That will do roll stability, and then I'll put the tilt sensor from the physics sensor, and that will command the front. So here's top gear. If somebody could just throw a message in chat real quick, just anything. I just want to make sure chat's working. Nobody's said anything, so I just want to make sure it's not a problem with chat. It's just that people are quiet. Yeah, so there we picked up a little bit of speed. This isn't terrible. You know, I don't want to be going across the ocean in this thing. You know, I really, in order to do this, I have to keep going up in gear ratios to try to get some lower gears. Why the wheel stopped? Notice the wheel stopped moving? That's interesting. I don't know why the wheels have stopped moving. The wheels shouldn't be stopped moving. That's interesting. So it turns pretty well, actually. You can see with that one little fin. See if we can't get up this hill here. So the what do you call it? Propeller's helping us to get up the banking too. So until the wheels, I don't know why the wheels have stopped turning. There they go. Beautiful. So, like I said, for example, you know, the Mud Skipper is a 10-cylinder to get at good speed on the water too, but that wasn't bad. You know, it's 10 knots. You know, I don't foresee this going long distances in the water, but it'd be kind of cool to just have an amphib, so I want to work on it a little bit here. And so we'll bring it back over there. See if I can't boost this engine up a little bit, see what we can do. So in here, let's see, this is not doing anything right here. So I don't want symmetry on. Ah, come on, I just deleted something I didn't want to do. Let's go delete, delete, delete. Let's get rid of the water here so I can actually see what I'm working on. All right, so let me try to expand this motor out a little bit, I think. What are we gonna do? I might put a flat 4 in here, because I think that's gonna be the answer to. It's not bad on the land. It's just the water. I would need to gear it down really, really low, or really high rather. I'll bring back the gearing chart. All right, so this part of the problem here is if you look. It's a 7.5, a 6, a 5, a 3.75, a 3, a 2.5. This is really good on the land for this vehicle. We're going to rev high, but we're going to have good torque. The issue is I need to get these lower. I need lower than that to really get the propeller to turn. Because we still have a torque propeller. We don't have an RPS propeller. So what I could do is, that's not gonna work. So what's this? Okay, I have a 5.6 there. That screws me up too. Trying to see if I can knock that down a little bit on the gear ratio. So let's try this. Let's knock it down to a 3.2. See where that gets us. Knocked down a half a ratio there. It's not terrible. Let's try something. Let's go 5.6. 5. 6, 5, 6. Now what's after 3, 2? 9, 5? 9, 5. All right, so that's a 5, a 3, 3 and a 3 and a an eighth, 2.5. That's gonna be a small change. I'll have to fix that here. 2.5, 1.166. Let's see if I can get this one higher, maybe. So that's good. 5, 6, 5, 9. Let's try changing this one up a little bit. Let's go to a 5, 6 on this one. No, can't do that, so. This one here, we might be able to go to 3, 2. No, can't do that. That's a big change, yeah. Can't do that. Let's see. Let's run with this, see what this does for me. Because I might be able to get us to the point here where... might be able to get us working here. Because if I can get a more powerful engine in there, I can go even higher on all of these gears. But let's try this one first. And see where that gets me. So I need to change a bunch of stuff in the transmission. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. I screwed up my mini truck box. I'm going to start backing that up because I should have copied that before I started the project. Get these back where they belong. Okay, I backed it all the way back, and then I'm going to copy it. Yeah, we'll rename it to, I just screwed it up because I started work. This needs to stay the same so I know where it's at. So this is going to be the, what are we here? Amphib. Alright. I need that propeller to move a lot faster to get any speed in the water. Like 20 knots would be good. 15 knots I'd even live with. Let's try something here. The hell is that? 2-1. 2-1. No. 6-5. All right, so it's 6 1/4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. That's fine. That works. Let's drop even more. The hell's after 5, 2? Let's look really quick. I forget. I always forget. 2, 1. Okay. Let's try a 2, 1 on that. See where we can get to. So let's go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That has to be 6, 5. So 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2. That's there. All right, so that gets us a little bit of the way there. And then this one is making everything higher. So we can raise it again by doing a 5, 6, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 2, 3. So it's a 4, a 3, a 2, 6, 2, 5, a 2, and a 1, 6. So the variation is little, and we get to a lower number. Let's run this, see what we do. We're probably not going to have the power for this. I'll have to change a little bit, but we'll be all right. So it's going to be 2, 1, 6, 5. So 6, 5, 2, 1. That's fine. Then we want a 5. Let's see. 5, 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 of these gears are going to be 5, 6, so that is now the default. 2, 3 is going to be the other one. And 2, 3 comes in on 1. 2, 3 comes in on 3 and 6, it looks like. 3 and 6, 3 and 6. Okay. Gear 4 is... I think the variation was fine. Let's do this again. I keep changing my mind here. Let's grab this and copy this again. We'll see that, and we'll go down here, and we'll do this instead. So right here, what we can do is go into gearbox 3, and we'll make that something small like 3, 2. And that brings us down. We can bring the whole stack down and keep the variation the same. So this keeps the range the same. There we go. So it's a 375, a 3, a 25, 18, a 15, a 1 1/4. So those are nice. They're close, and they're now raised. So let's see where we're at here. If somebody could put a message in chat. I've yet to see any chat, so I want to make sure chat is working. If you do that for me, I appreciate that. All right, let's try this these gear ratios. See where we're at here. So this way, all I have to change is gearbox 3. That's kind of why I do it this way, and I was doing it the hard way for some reason. All right. So that is set now. Should work. You know, it should give us some speed in the water here. Really not liking it. That engine's just probably nowhere near powerful enough to be running that high of a gear ratio. So, let's see what we can do here. All right, this is kind of a mess the way I've got everything in here. So let's start cutting some stuff out, and then we need to put in a bigger engine. Is kind of what I'm thinking we need here. So let's cut that out. This is exhaust and fuel. And then coolant, I'm just going to delete and rebuild coolant. Alright, and cut the cylinder heads. I'll try putting a 4 in here. Let's just end game this sucker here. Where are we at? I think where I could go. Yeah, let's do what I just did. Okay. Let's grab pistons. Symmetry back on. Bingo. And this needs to be deleted or else... Come on, dude. Stop flicking the camera. That needs to go. Okay, let's put you there. Now it's a 4-cylinder. Okay. And then, let's see, we have space in here, so that's a benefit. Let's grab a manifold piece. We'll go like that. Right, so this will double up the power. Worry about cooling later. Start grabbing some parts and putting them back in here. So let's look right here. We have fuels right there. So the end of the cylinder head goes right there where it's supposed to be in the fuel. I have my fin there. Which is not helpful the way I just did this. Let's see. This will work here. So I have like a buoyancy side, a bladder on this side and none on this. Seems to be floating fine without this. Let's get rid of this for now. Alright. Alright, and let's grab the fuel there. Alright, and then I want to cut in here, so I'm just going to move. Come on, dude. Grab what I want. There we go. Yep, that needs to move over, doesn't it? What is going on there? Okay, just delete it then. Where's the delete here key? Oh, I'm up in the microcontrollers. Why? Alright. Go. I'm lost in the build here. Let's try to find the slow key. Go in on the slow key. There we go. Right, and does that fill us up without making us leak? That should do. Alright, so that is now replumbed for that. Let's delete this and I'll rebuild it inside. That's just exhaust. Just doing exhaust deletion for now, at least. Alright, and then coolant I will worry about later. Alright. See how we're looking now with a bigger engine. Floating fine without that little bit of extra buoyancy I put in there, so I'm not worried about it. I screwed something up in there. What did I screw up here? It should be plugged into the air manifold. That works. That's fine. That's going across. Okay, we have fuels going there. Fuel goes down and in. Where is the spawner? Spawner's right here. That's not the spawner, that's the meter. This is the spawner. Okay. Let's get a dial in here. So make sure that I didn't destroy my fuel. Where the hell is it? Where are you at, guy? Right there? No. Oh, at least tell me if I screwed up my fuel tank. It looks like I screwed up my fuel tank. It looks like it's reporting 0. Nope, it's got fuel in it. Okay. Alright, what the heck is going on? Why won't you run now? Alright, so this is the air. So air is coming up, over. And that's air. That's fine. Okay. I didn't change that. Did I not merge? I merged. We're merged. Okay. So this is coming up from this cylinder bank across and in. That's fine. It's exhaust. What the hell is going on here? Why were you not... That's fuel going down and into the tank. What the hell is going on here with this engine? Being very obnoxious, this. Let me make sure I didn't break a connection somewhere. That's fine. That doesn't need anything. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is up. Oh, engine. I destroyed the pistons. That would do it. Okay. I didn't need to hook the piston back up. All right. We're already up to 18 knots right now. There's 20 knots, 22 knots, 23, 24 knots. And so that's it's right there. So about 24 knots. That's pretty good. It's not bad. And this is the only case I like to shift the boat. We should be able to go fast now. Yep, there's 60 miles an hour there. I have some gears left. There is 68. About 80 miles an hour, so. That works pretty well. That will do it for this. I think this is working well. Just underpowered. You know, you kind of have to get a little power in there at some point, you know. All right, very cool. So that's working. I'm liking that. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get that back. Let's save it. Let's start working on it in the garage again. So land and sea is working well. That's awesome. All right, let's save this. All right, let's go ahead and same width. Okay, let's do this. Let's go delete. Good night. Delete. Good night. You. Good night. You. Delete. Delete. All right, good. Save that. Let's bring up the mini truck. I want the glass. There we go. Let's see how far back I can get the glass. I'm going to move this air so I can put a dash in there, but that's not bad there. Let's put it there. Let's see where I need to find the block. Come on, get out of there, you. Stop doing that. Let's go. I gotta find it. It's a pain to find this sometimes. There we go. Let's see if I can get it there. There we go. Let's go up the side of it. Gonna be a pain. Alright, you gotta be a pain, huh? Guts to be a pain to find this. Let's see. Go like this. Where's the top of these? We'll find it eventually. Cat, don't get involved, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Finally, just get enough block in there until it finds a place to attach to. Alright, nice. Beautiful. So put the dash in here, and then I'll reroute that air pipe. But it's working really well, so. It fits in the Albatross. It doesn't fit Night Owl, unfortunately. It's super hard to fit something that small in. I don't want to go an even width. I want to go odd width, so make it super tiny. And just, it's not going to want to handle in the water well with a one-cylinder engine. Like, I can do the land pretty well with a one-cylinder engine, but in the water it doesn't like it. This thing zips on the land now, too, with the bigger engine in there. So gorgeous. Alright, let's, now I need to recall it over there and then save it. That works well. That's a cool little vehicle. Let's go ahead and save this. Alright, so I want to move this air. Oh, come on, Symmetry, get out of here with your double nonsense. There we go. So let's go right there instead. That way I can put a dash in there. Alright. I can't go behind that. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Go there. Alright, so a little bit of a dash there. That seems like that will work pretty well, so. Let's see. Do gold, I think. Symmetry, please. Thank you. Okay. There we go. And then I want this a different black color on the stripe. That way I have a color swap inside stuff. It's already running pretty well, so this pretty good, this vehicle so far. Let's go even lighter on this. Let's go this color. Stripe. Very nice. So this is that's looking pretty good. I think I like the burgundy I did last for big mans. So let's do burgundy everywhere except the seats, and then I'll change that. Burgundy came out nice. I think that was a good contrast color. For the that's on the workshop too. My hot hatch for the big man challenge. If you want to play with that a little bit, it's on there. It's also in the Discord, so you can see it there if you want to download it from there either. I had an issue with the image. It was one of its. I had to use like the full HTML from Imager to be able to do it. And then I don't want black seats. What color do I want? Maybe brown the seats. Do the same as the dash color. I'm thinking that, yeah. And then I'm thinking we'll go a little lighter here. Maybe even lighter still. Nah, it's too light. Let's go. Come on, get out of there, you colors. Go like that. Nice. Kind of match this color up a little bit here on that seat. That looks pretty good. Here's a little bit of taste. Color. Let's save that really quick. Alright, I'm just going to switch bases here. Back over here. Can somebody, if you guys are on there, can you just send me a quick chat message? If you're having problems chatting and you're... Oh, I see a ton of messages in Discord. Let me go check that. Oh, thank you, guys. Okay. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know why it's stream chat. Let me see. Let me check something, make sure I didn't accidentally shut the chat off by accident. Let me see. Restrictions, none. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Live reactions is on. Let me reset that. Let's make sure that... Interesting. I'm just going to change something real. Huh. Yeah, thanks for sending me it there. I'll Okay, let me quickly restart the stream, see if I can get it to go here. There we go. Okay, it's back up. Thank you guys for letting me know. Sorry, a little slow on the pickup. I got engrossed in the build, so. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. I was just gonna say, go in Discord and let me message. There's some in general too. Yeah, chat's. Let me. I'm gonna take a. Let me spawn it so we can look on the beauty of the car as I go through chat. Thank you for Taffy. Appreciate that. Sorry about that, guys. You know, I figured late at night some people might be talking. Let me go through and check here. We'll give you a little bit of check the build out as I quickly just go through chat. Appreciate you guys for patience on that. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Over Taffy. Hello, hello, hello. Sound is perfect. Balance between voice game. Thanks. Excellent. Yeah, the game's been running a little bit loud, so I turned that down. I limited it to the yellow bar, so the game can't get louder than my voice. My voice is just in the yellows, and that's spaced out, so that makes sense. Yep, appreciate it, Clutch. I think I've been seeing some of your comments in the YouTubes. Dodgy, how are you? Thank you, Dodgy. You had to go do some work. Diesel electric locomotive tutorial. Yeah, I can do that at some point. If you can just go in the Discord, Ufer, and put that in video requests, that helps me because then sometimes I quickly will scroll through that and then I will that way I can be like, oh yeah, and it reminds me. So that's a good place for it if you can stick it there. Appreciate that. Yeah, mine, I would do direct drive. Diesel electric is not worth it. I can show you my setup. My setup acts like a diesel electric, but it's diesel, direct drive. I find that works better in game. But, you know, I can give it a look. Yep, missed some videos there, Aaron. Good to see you back. Appreciate it there, Ufa Taffy. Yeah, I don't know what was up the stream. I just reset it on OBS, so I think it was an OBS problem, but I appreciate you guys for sending me messages. Stormlink amphibious bus a few months ago. Seats like 20 or 30. Drive straight from land to open sea. Oh, that's cool, yeah. Yeah. Yep, definitely chat was going. I was looking at, like, when the view count was, when the concurrent viewers was down, sometimes people get quiet at night. But, you know, once the number got up, I was like, this is weird, there's no chat. Must be something broken with it, so. Yeah, yeah, that worked perfect going on Discord, but it's just I was engrossed in building, so sometimes I don't see it. But that was a good way to get a hold of me. I shut all my sounds off, so it's tough. I don't hear it. Going well, Bison. How are you? How are you? Yeah, I don't know what the chat was doing. It just didn't light up. Like I just came from the Tarkov, you know, stream, and it was working fine on that. That's why I wondered if chat wasn't working right. Yeah, the flip into the water. Yeah. Diablo, how are you? How are you? How's it going, Indo? Yeah, I have 3 monitors going, and I have like 28 windows open. So it's hard sometimes. They cover each other, and I couldn't see the Discord chat, and finally found it. So Oceanic, I'm building a. It's an amphibious little car that can fit in pretty much one of my airplanes. I was trying to get a smaller one. I wanted to get one working. So the other day I did a stream where I tried getting the small version. It was just too small. And so now that I have this version, I'll probably go back and try to make a smaller version as well that can go in, like, say, the Night Owl. Kind of have a little bit of a footprint idea what I need. Border Boy, 3000, how are you? Yeah, it's a amphibious car. I'll show you. So I'll show you the Mud Skipper. Mud Skipper looks kind of like that. Yeah, it usually will self-upright because of the way the fins work. It will spin me right out, so I don't have to worry about it too much. It will usually just power it out. Yeah, I never see when the ads come on, so it's like sometimes it's weird, you know, when the ads. You know, I have YouTube Premium too, just because I can't stand ads. But so yeah, working well. So I'm all caught up in the chat. Thank you guys for patience on that. That was just I don't know why it did that. It's the first time it's done that. Yep, thanks for putting that in there, Mr. Black Beaver, for the Loco tutorial. That helps me to remember it. I'm just reading over Discord now too. Yeah. So there's something weird with the 3x3. Sometimes the 3x3s are having air problems. So this is working pretty well. For those who just got in, let's give it a little bit of a run here. So they're actually really fast now on land. This thing rips on land. I didn't mean for it to be this fast on land, but it needs this to be fast in the water too. Like, oh my god, it's ripping. Dude, it's fast. I have the steering controller on there and I still couldn't make the turn. It's fast on land. It's pretty fast on water too. Like, kind of the use case in this is I'm trying, like, I really like my, what do you call it? My airplanes. And so I like to be able to carry things in the airplane. So I'm trying to do, like, where, you know, like, where I take something with me for a mission. So, like, I might fly this in, land at an airport, then take this to go do a rescue. I'm trying to do more where instead of spawn and despawn and stuff, I have some stuff up. But, like, this thing is ripping, as you can see. But you kind of need a high RPS to be able to make it work in the water because so for example, when I do a water propeller, if you watch the last new player career build series, I geared the boat, and so that used, I think it was a, what was it, a 9:5 gear ratio. So it's 9:5 pointing towards the engine. So if you did 9 divided by 5, what do we have? That's a 4.5 to 1. So it's a 4.5 to 1 rotation increase. This has a decrease of rotation. So this is torqued up, and I need that because it's a car. And so if if it had a separate gear transmission for the propeller, it would be a lot easier. But I don't want to do that, so I want it directly connected. So I really need to get a lot of power and revs to get it to turn. But this is like doing 24 knots. So like this is probably top speed here, but this is like 24 knots. It doesn't look like it's going all that fast, but that's 24 knots. That's not bad to get places. And so for example, I'll trim the throttle up and it'll be full throttle there. And then, so like we bought this island in the career build series here. So like I can't spawn a land vehicle there or something, but what I could do is spawn this and then send this across, the waterways, and it's not that long. Like, you can see how far we've gone here in this tiny bit of time. But it's kind of cool. Like, say, for example, we rescue somebody up there at the mountain. Instead of going the highway, we could cut across and head over there. Of course, it'd probably take us longer, but just a little bit of fun, so. Turn in water is right here. If you look at the back, there is one small control fin on the back, and it's actually pretty responsive. You can see that's all you need. Like on the mud skipper, I have 3. So it's pretty responsive. Do a little detailing work on this, but it's I'm liking it. It came out nice. But we're going to do a test here in a second. I'll try to fit it in an airplane, but you see it's pretty good speed. It's not ultra fast, but it's a fun speed and it's usable. And let's do this. Let's kick the wind up to 54%. So as long as she works with 54% wind, we're in business. And you see, I'm having no problems. So it's like it's not having problems with waves, the water. This has no glitch either. There's no glitch in this sucker. This is 100% natural. No glitch, no pivots, no rocket. I tried rocket. For those of you who watch the live stream where I tried making a really tiny one, if you try making a really tiny one, I tried using the rocket, and it was just so light that once you get it on the ground, it's useless. So this is kind of nice to be able to just run it, kind of stock without any glitch. And you see, it's kind of running pretty well. So let's go ahead and we'll zero out our held throttle. And then I'll just drive it up. So I'm going to downshift to 1. But no grip on the tires or anything right now. I might grip the tires, but I don't think I need it. So this does have suspension. Usually I don't put suspension on anything except like my trucks like this. Anything that has to hold weight, like the race suspension is really stiff. So like I didn't want that on my race car, but the race car got released. I uploaded the workshop for Big Man's Challenge today. So, but I think the paint. What do you guys think of the paint? Could use, it's going to get some detailing, but paint scheme I think is pretty good. A light kind of silvery bottom with a dark stripe and yellow. Kind of like it. But it's fast on the land. It behaves itself. It's not having any problems. So I'm digging it. It's working well. Let me quickly bring this back. We'll catch up on chat again. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Eric, for sending that. Yeah, I'm just reading Aaron's comment. It says he spends 20 or more hours a week on YouTube and still doesn't have premium, yet have Hulu, Disney, etc. I pretty much only have, what do I have? I just have HBO or Max or whatever they call it now. That's the only one I have. And then I just, I do YouTube. I don't want to have all of them again. I don't need all of them. Let's see. Okay, so I'm caught up on chat. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna save this really quick. I'm gonna show you Mud Skipper. Mud Skipper was it was for a big man challenge. Mud Skipper is way too big is way too big to fit in any of my planes. But this is Mud Skipper. Mud Skipper was what I did for the challenge, and it's kind of the same dealio. This one's a little bit more rounded, but this one has nav lights, and this was for a challenge, so it's a little bit more detailed up. But Mud Skipper is pretty good. Let's see. Mud Skipper's an automatic, and I did that because it was a challenge. Parking brake on. Did I release parking brake? Oh, reverse. I want to release parking brake. So there's an automatic, which I don't care for. Just starting to fight the wind. So what I can do on this one is I switch over to pedal throttle mode, and then how do I set it? Throttle up, and this will just hold the throttle. So that's like a sticky throttle on the left. But that's Mud Skipper, so that's kind of what it was, its big brother. Mud Skipper, you see, has 3 fins on it. But that was another fun big, I think that was a big man challenge, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, let me look. I'll look later. I wasn't sure if that was a big man challenge or not, the Mud Skipper. But this was fun, fun vehicle. So let's go ahead and let's try it. So if you watched the stream the other day, this was kind of what I started on. So I'll try putting it in a plane. I'll show you it in a plane. So this here was the one I started on. And it needs to be this size to fit most of my vehicles, but the issue is it is hard to get enough buoyancy in such a tiny little package. So, that is super tough. I could try it. I think I have an idea of how to try it. We can try something with this, but let's quickly try. Let's load up Albatross. And let's grab the new vehicle. Let's load that in. Albatross. So that's kind of what this is all about, is I want to be able to transport this around, so I need to make sure it fits in here, actually. Alright. What are you doing? What is this doing? This has never had a problem ever. Why are you spinning now? Okay, what the hell was that about? Literally never seen that happen before. Did I leave something in the base and it hit it? What is that? Don't even know, man. What is going on here with this? That is weird. Don't care for that. What the hell is that about? Okay. Alright, that's bizarre. Oh, the wind. Yeah, the wind. I forgot the wind's on. I forgot the wind's on. Yep. Good call there. Makes sense. I completely forgot I left the wind. And that's why I usually, another reason why to have the custom menu is once you get it outside, it's controllable. I thought it was hitting something. All right. That makes perfect sense. Why do I have a video going on up here? Oh. Why is that? Stand by, guys. I'm just trying to fix something. Because I was still in the chat in the channel. I thought I got out, but I didn't. Okay. That makes sense. All right. All right, so let's go load this in. Sorry, guys. I have like I said, 900 windows open. I was still in a Discord channel. Luckily, I was muted the whole time. If they were having to listen to me, they would have muted me or booted me. But so that's what this Johnny's for, is to go in here. So it needs to go even smaller to fit in the other airplanes. But as you can see, I don't like that clipping, the clipping windshield. But I don't know what the. I could try to fold it. That's gonna be interesting. I could do a vertical folding windshield, a little weird, but I could do that. Or just go where windshield where I look over it. But you know, but it fits in there is kind of the long and short of it. So let's try something here with this vehicle. Because I really want to make one that fits in some of my other builds. So I need, let's get rid of the exhaust. If ever there was a reason for exhaust deletion, it would be this build here. So just small, so it needs it. For now, let's see, what do I gotta do here? Let's go like this. Okay, and let's... Yeah, I'm gonna need exhaust deletion on this one to be able to make it work space-wise. Don't hold out too much hope for this one being able to be... So like these transmissions are actually, the air doesn't pass through there. So that is helpful, but to a degree here. So let's see. So I need to get as much buoyancy in here as possible. So let's go blank microcontrollers, and how far can I go? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we can do 4s on these. So microcontroller is going to be the best amount of space. Do that. And there. And then go down again like here. And so we'll go down a little bit lower like that. Put one over here. I might have made them too long with the tires. Yeah, they need to be 3s. Yeah, they need to be 3s, unfortunately. That's fine. I'll shrink them here in place. Of course, they went the wrong direction, too, to make life even harder than they needs to be. Okay. Okay, and then this will be like so. All right, nice. My plan tomorrow is to do a live stream right around the time the update comes out. You know, nothing big that I know of planned for this update. Just, you know, I'm trying to like to do something for the, you know, the update. I missed the old Workbench podcast, so it kind of nice to do something around then. So try to stream around then. We'll see. That is the plan. So. Alright, so that will go like that, and then we will finish it up with here. So I'm just trying to see if this thing had issues floating, and I had to try to cheat it with the glitch, and the glitch was making it too light. It's already super light, so it just wasn't working on land. So okay, and then let's see, this will be cut here. Okay, and then we'll put in copy you. I'm just trying to get as much volume of air in here as I can get. Just making like little air ballast tanks here on the sides. All right. All right, good. That's done. You can go for now, sir. This here can go there. All right, let's make sure these are sealed. Something going on up here I need to fix, so. All right. So these should be theoretically sealed. This drive shaft needs to go to a solid drive shaft, so that will go like this. Let's try that, see what that looks like. So let's do, what the hell did I call it? Small amphib car, okay. Let's do that. Let's go over here and try to do a float test. I need to make sure this floats. Let me just check some chat. I'm a little bit back on chat. Yeah, it was the wind. It was a good catch on that. Yeah, I forgot it was on. I thought I shut it off, and then I was like, what? And my brain was like, oh, you shut wind off. And I was like, nope. It was like, no, you did not. Oh, you suck. You sink like a rock. Let's see. What do we got in there? This is annoying, too. It doesn't, it's so small, it doesn't see it in the build area. You have to pick it up like this. Yeah, I was thinking the full 4 Jeep hood. So I'll do a just do a flat hood, I think. Could just do a too tall hood as well. Oh, Futurama would be cool, yeah. Yeah, I liked Futurama. I didn't watch much of it, but I did like it. Why? I thought I recalled you, scum. There we go. Get in there. Why is that not recalling? Oh my god. Mm. Drive me nuts there, guy. There we go. Get up in there. All right. Let's see. Is there a leak is the question. If there's a leak, is something open here? Something I can see daylight up here. Okay, this is screwing us up here. What is this? Why is that? Why can I see frickin' daylight, man? Oh, this panel here is giving me daylight. Okay. Let's cut this and move up. All right, so that's a problem there. Okay, this one here, I couldn't put this one here. This was a mistake to put that there. All right, that's fine. This just needs to be wedges. All right, that's wedges there, and then that will seal. Are we sealed across? We're sealed across. All right, that'll work. Hopefully. Famous last words. But this will, something this size should fit in everything, no problem. But it won't float for shit. Come on, you scumbag. Oh my god, it's doing the thing again. Come on, man. Gotta fly down here every time I want to recall this vehicle, you scums. There we go. Get up there, son. Alright, let's see what I could do in here. Not much, man. This is just so tiny that it's tough to get it to float. What's the mass? Oh, come on, man. Don't do it. Grab it quickly. 232 mass, too. It doesn't weigh anything. It's like I can't get just barely any buoyancy in there to get it to run. Is this causing me flooding problems here? Can I get a friggin' fluid in there to check it? I don't know, man. Because this is as wide as I can make it for to get in a bunch of my vehicles. Let's see. Ha ha ha. Trying to think what I can do with this, if I can do anything with it. I could add a little bit of nose ballast and put a little bit of back ballast in here. I need to like just verify this is here. Let's do this. Let's go like this. Meter. I just want to verify that it's holding air. Oh, come on, man. So, okay, it's holding no air. Alright, so it has no air in it. Nope, that's correct. It was good. Fluid 0. Okay, so it's 210, it is sealed. So that's not enough. Let's try some stuff here. This one's going to be a challenge to get this one to float. It really is. No, I won't work on this for too long, but we'll try to just get something to work here. See if I can do it. Be kind of neat to get something to work here. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so that's a progress. Not progress when I have to swim down and get it. Alright, let's go. That's not going to work there. Alright, let's try this. Go delete you. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Let's get rid of all that crap for now. Let's see. Put a little bit of a nose in this just to try to get a little air in there. So just put a little bit of a boat nose on this. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. All right. Just need a little air ballast in the front. The back has a little now. Come on, dude, give me the right block. There we go. Need proof of concept here. So proof of concept first, and then we'll deal with everything else later. Okay. And what are you? You? Okay, that's all crap there. All right, let's try to get that in here. All right, so that's why the other one had that little boat front on it too, was to try to give it a little bit more buoyancy. So see if I can do it with this one. Can I get something in that lower? Yeah, we can do it down here too. Okay, that's gonna work, hopefully. Stop flicking around, camera, I'll kill you. Let's see. There we go, let's go like this. I don't want that like that. Let's go. Come on, straighten up fly right there, guy. There we go. What is this in the middle? That doesn't need that there. Maybe even more air in here. Let's try this, and hopefully we'll see. If this doesn't work, we're probably not going to be able to get something this small to float right. I need this air volume in here to pull the front. This is the one in the back, and then I have the sides. So quite a bit of air sitting in there, sealed up. Oh, you're just the dirtiest. Just don't want to behave yourself. Try a little bit in the back, maybe. That's what I have in the back here. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Try worst case scenario, and if this doesn't work, it's probably just not going to work. It's just too small. And it's so light that it's like I can't do the rocket glitch because it'll blow away. Like that one's thinking of floating, but it's still like nope. So I'm thinking that isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work that small. That's fine. So let's see, what do I have? So I have a craft that will work with Night Owl. I want to get some more stuff that will work with like Night Owl and stuff that I can bring a rescue vehicle. So I'll show you what I have. It's not bad, but see if we can't get something better. So this is what I have right here. So this is like the size that it has to be. So I like something a little bit more elegant than this. Not bad, but it's like people are just hanging off the sides like a bunch of dopes. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Oh, I landed it. Yeah, girl. Alright, so let's try to get some sort of cool little vehicle in. So let's pull up Night Owl. Get a quick measure on the door. Because it has to be... It can't be as wide here. It has to be one narrow. I really don't want to make an odd-sized build. Or an even-sized build. I want it to be odd. So that right there is 5. And then we could go 6, but I hate doing even builds. I really do. Even is just miserable. Yeah, especially because the seat's 3, so it's like no point in doing it like that. So there's 5. I want to do something a little bit more conventional for that. So okay. Try something a little bit more conventional here. So I need at least a 2-cylinder engine, I'd say, in here. Let's go 2, 1, 2, 3, clutch out. Okay, so let's start building this, and I kind of have a notion of what I want to do. I need a space if I'm going to do that effectively. Trying to think. I'm just trying to, I need to conceptualize the space of what I'm going to need here. Let's go build forward first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's going to have to be a flat motor, maybe. Problem is I flatten it, it's still going to be sticking up pretty high. Try that. Yeah, it's not going to really work. Straight's going to be the easiest because I need to put in a cooling pump too, so try a straight. I have a 1-cylinder in the mini truck. Trying to think, can I possibly get a one cylinder in here to make it work right? I don't know. One cylinder is really underpowered. That's the problem. Two cylinder can rip a little bit. So let's work with it, see what I can do. So cooling is a pain in the ass. It really is. Okay, let's go. All right, and let's do transverse. See if I can get this transverse and have it be working. If I go up, it's gonna interfere with my hood, so I don't want that. Okay, transverse is not gonna work, so it's gonna have to be forward. No, transverse just isn't gonna work with the way this is set up, so that's fine. Let's run the same one. Trying to get this kind of tiny. That can push back one, and the gearbox can go back one, so. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Let's go. Let's see. Can I put that on top? I can. Okay. That's fine. Let's go like this. Let's go. Radiator. Think of cooling now while I'm at it. Check with chat in a second. I haven't been in there in a sec. Alright, that is cooling dusted. Check the old chat. Like, what do you mean? How's your car sucking? I'm out. Use my steering controller. I made a tutorial on that recently, so you can go ahead and just check that out. But they work fine if you just do it that way with angular speed. How's it going, Dano? What's going on? Yeah, I would grip the wheels up to 2, and then I would use like a steering controller. So check out that tutorial on that. Yeah, like for example, I put 20 extra mass in the front, and that helped me from spinning quite a bit. So it's quite sensitive. Let's do this. Maybe normally aspirated. Let's see. I might change my mind on that. Right, so I want this thing to be tiny, tiny, and that's always, I enjoy doing the small builds, but it is a pain to get them to work right. So let's get the hood kind of in here. So just trying to develop the footprint of this vehicle, kind of see where we're going to be footprint-wise. Okay. All right, let's get this working here. Let's see, where do you want to go here? Back here, guy. Let's go. I'm trying to think, where do I want my wheels? Let's try here. Let's go down. Solid axles on that. Do transfer out, and then where do I want them? Here, probably. Digging that. That's working for me. Kind of like the high stance on it. Kind of digging the high stance on this. Not bad. All right, let's go ahead and I'll save this really quick. Let's do 5X car. Okay. Now let's bring in the chassis. All right, that's in. Fun to do these little builds. They're just really challenging to get all the space in, so I kind of like doing that. Fuel. I haven't done fuel yet. All right, we gotta work on that. Let's see. Air. Air. I can't come off the axle there. Where can I come off the axle? Right here. That screws my fuel up. So let's go. That's gonna screw that up. Okay, it needs to come forward and up. This has got to be fuel here. So let's go. Symmetry off. Go ba 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 through there. And then I want to do maybe 2 fuel tanks in here. Do I have space for fuel tanks? Where am I reporting them? Let's see. Be nice if they had fuel tanks that were end to end. That would be kind of cool. Make it a lot easier to fit some stuff in. Okay, and then we'll delete this and put in that. I didn't need to do that. Let's go back. I'm just going to put in a stock tank here. That work. Then up and over. Let's see. Get out of you. There, there. Okay, that's where that is. All right. Okay. Everything hooked up. Not that I need. Okay, good. So that's working. So let's see where we're at here. And then exhaust can go right there and out. Okay, that'll work. Just kind of looking at my spacing here. Okay. I like building these small things. Just see, it makes it so much easier, or you get so much better just working on the small stuff and realizing how, making stuff compact really helps with your bigger builds too. Because you really need it to work well if it's going to be that compact. Just, it's an imperative at that point. Let's do normally aspirated for now. And so what I'll do actually is let's get rid of that. And let's do normally aspirated. So no supercharging here. I think we'll be fine. I don't want that. Shiza. That's not gonna work if I do that. Yeah, it's not great. Crap, that's not gonna work. So I have to put it here. Okay. That's not helpful. Okay, whatever. Let's see. But yeah, it definitely helps with some of the builds. Is start getting good at putting in small stuff. It was like Big Man's Challenge. I thought it was a lot of fun because it really had very limited space, and so the tiny little bit of space you had was part of the challenge, just trying to figure out how the hell you're gonna fit things in there, and that was kind of I like that. That was nice. If I go down and then across there, can I get exhaust in there? No. Okay. No, there either. Okay. That's fine. So exhaust can go like that. Looked very similar to the other car. I just built the amphibious one, but I don't want to have to screw around with trying to de-amphibiize it. Rather just build fresh and build it exactly how I want it. I got a devil. Cat. Ram. Just reading some chat. I got a lot of chat going here. I'm just trying to catch up. I do have search and destroy. Yep, definitely want to get the CG as close to the center as you want. Sometimes if the car is spinning around, putting it a little bit forward will help keep it going forward. Adios there, board. Yeah, I released a couple chassis too. We could try those out, but definitely go over the controllers, try that. I did a live stream building the Big Man Challenge car. That car works really well. But it's you have to go back and engineer the solutions, to kind of take care of some of the real life stuff we don't have. Yeah, the thing with like, you know, BeamMG started, BeamNG started as, that was their whole gimmick was soft body physics. So that was kind of their whole start. And so early on in development, that's what they programmed into the game was for it to have really good soft body physics. You kind of have to start out with that goal and stick with it. And this game is, it lets you build airplanes and cars and everything else, and it just wouldn't work in this type of game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Big Man's challenge. Yeah, I have to look at. I played Beam MG was 100 years ago when it first was like in early access, but it'd be interesting to play it a little bit. All right, so let's see. We need to start hooking up micros, finishing hooking up micros. So let's see. Fuel is gonna go there. Air is gonna go over there. Alternator is gonna go there. Starter. Variable brakes. Where you at there, guys? Up top. Variable brake, variable brake. Here, I'll show you my steering controller in a second. Whoever was asking for it. Radiator, I don't need anymore. Transmission is plugged in because I moved the transmission. All right, good. So let's grab you, cut you. And then what side is unmolested? The left side. It can go left. Can it? Nope, that has that. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. This is a big ass panel, too. This is going to be interesting. Trying to get this panel in here. Try to get these panels in here. Interesting, interesting. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough to get this panel in here. What do we have here? I need to get the transmission panel in too. So that's 1, 2, 3 by 4. Can I make this a 3 by 4? Let's try it. Let's count the nodes. So 12, 4, 8. So yeah, we can do it. All right. And we need to probably hook up a bunch of nodes again that got moved. Any of the nodes that got moved need to be rehooked. Okay, not bad. It's like this is a little issue with miniaturization is you just start running out of room. Like I'm gonna have issues putting in that stability panel too, probably. Fuel tanks are gonna cause me a problem. Okay. How big are you, panel? Okay. I could see it, which isn't my favorite, but we're at such a size limitation here, we kind of have to do what I have to do, Can't see anything. Where are we at here? Okay, that'll go right there. Alright, and this can go adieu. Adieu, adieu, adieu. There we go, cut that. Alright, so we should have everything we need, I think. Let's try to get a crank off this. Get Steering controller's not in yet. All right, so this is the steering controller. Who's asking for issues? Blaze Beat. Yeah, so here's the steering controller. If you look up on my YouTube, here's the steering stability controller. This is the one you want. And you want to take your... You can put this physics sensor really anywhere you want. I still like to put it, you know, as close as I can to get center of gravity. It's helpful to get it kind of there and know that it's going to work properly. Let's see, where are we at here? I should be able to put it right there. It has a little bit of a nub on the end, and I don't want that nub showing, so maybe here. Trying to just get the nub not to show, so anywhere down here should be fine. All right, that's good. Then this panel is really simple. You take a physics sensor. It's going to be, I'll read the channel, I think it's 9. I'll read it when I get in there. Then the seat, you want to plug the seat in. And then if you look at the steering, if you look at the, what do you call it, data, you have the port, which is the left wheel, and starboard. I've tried doing it where I just flip the wheel. It doesn't like it with the controller. It just likes it better when when you set it and invert it through the controller. It just seems to work better, so that's why I do that. Stick that here for now. All right, and then that's going to, if you look in the panel itself, what it's doing is you're feeding it with your AD keys what angular velocity you want. And then physics sensor channel 11 is the correct angular velocity. I start with a p-value of 0.25. You need to tune that. If it's oscillating, it needs to go down until it stops oscillating. Constant on signal, so the PID's always running. The port gets a negative, and the starboard gets a regular PID. So that's it for a steering controller. And that's essentially letting you set angular speed with your steering, so it's letting you drift and do more reasonable drive. And it's not just like, because, IRL, if you set too much of a steer angle, it's going to spin you out. This is like you're setting angular speed. As soon as you exceed that angular speed, you just pull back. So this will be a little rescue car. This can fit a Night Owl. We're going to do a test, make sure it fits in there. But 2-cylinder engine, this is fast. This feels fast. This feels like 45, 50 to me. But you can hear how low the engine's. That's 6 gear. So I'm probably going to want to rev it. I'm probably going to want to lower all the ratios. I need to put in a linear speed just for now. We have the physics sensor, but I have to convert it. So let's go linear for now just to read it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Big Man's Challenge. That'll be good. That was a lot of fun doing that one. So let's see where we're on first gear. So that is 25 miles an hour, first gear. So definitely want to drop that down probably. So that is 34. Pretty good guess, yeah. It was 46. 48 miles an hour here. Fifth is probably gonna slow us down maybe a hair. We're going uphill, so I can't really tell. But so yeah, we want to drag them all down. We're at about 46, and then that is gonna not go up. That's our overdrive. So it's about 48, and it's really, so that's actually not bad. That's 50. And it's a really low RPS, so it's going to be super fuel efficient. So, all right, that works. So that's pretty good. Let's actually drop the ratios down a little bit. So should be able to drop them down pretty easily. So if we look in here, let's grab the chart. Chart's going to be the easiest way to do it. Did I have an open chart? I did. Okay. Grab the chart. So here's the chart. Where are we at here? I did the... where is it? Transmission tutorial truck. transmission tutorial right here. So this is where we're at, 312113. So we want to go down on this. So right, why is this one screwed up? What's this one all about? No, that's right, 211. That's fine. So this is, we could do it here, or we could do it on 3. Let's do it on 3. 3, I could drag all the boxes down. So what we'll do is we'll go down. Let's see. What's after 3, 2? What is it? Is it 9.5? 9.5. It's got to be 9.5. So now that's a 4.5. That's a 3. So that will fix that. So this one allows me to drag them all down. So, and then it will finish with a 1-to-1. So we'll just move that down to a 9.5. So we'll see if that's actually the right gearbox that I was looking at. So 3, yep, so that should be right. 9.5, we could always go to a 2.1 if we need to drag it down more, but that looks pretty good to me. I'll catch up in chat in a second, guys. I'm just kind of on a roll there. So now, before we were at, like, what were we? We were at, like, 20 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour. We're down to 16 in first gear, because the upper gears are pretty useless for me. So now we're up to 24 in second. There is, you know, we're coming up, that's 34, almost 36. Up on a, you know, going up a hill, it's kind of hard to tell. Not the best place to be testing speeds here. Yeah, not the best place to test the speed. Let's go and go to FJ. That'll be the better place to test the speed. All right. There's a place for everything. FJ is where I test my speeds. I'll check chat as that loads. Yeah, I might. One thing I've been wanting to do is, you know, I don't think I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow, but I need to kind of set it up, announce it so people know it's coming. But I missed the Workbench podcast going away. It'd be kind of nice to get that in and, you know, get some people in. I don't, you know, I've never hosted the multiplayer, so I don't know how it's gonna go. So we'd have to see. So here, I'd have to limit it to a certain number, else it's just gonna be madness, you know, for performance. But there's 16 miles an hour. There is 24. This was the one that was like 36 almost. So there's 40, 44, like 45 miles an hour there. I still have 2 gears left, I think. So the top gears are still way too high, it feels. So there's 50 miles an hour. Okay, we're in 6th gear doing 50. That's not bad. That's like an overdrive. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is usable. You know, I could rescue 4 people. It fits in the back of my planes. I think this is kind of a good, it's kind of going there. Yeah, it definitely, yeah, I'm glad you found that helpful. Once you start to kind of understand the ratios, like the latest episode of the New Player Career Build series, I went over how to get the gearing up, and, you know, once you understand that, you know, if I keep adding more, if I keep increasing my ratio after this point, I'm just going to go slower. You know that the only answer is make a bigger engine. So, like, I went over that. And stuff like that's helpful, so you don't just like, I used to, one of the reasons I started doing a lot of those tutorials was I would see people and they're just like randomly like flip a gearbox around or just try something. And, if you can kind of like do a chart like I'm doing there, that's one of the reasons I came up with that, that chart. I need to make it better and a little bit more approachable and release it at some point, but it's, something like that, I can figure out the gear ratios really quickly, what I need. Like, you saw how easy it was for me to just drop the gear ratios down, and now it works. It gave me about where I wanted, you know. And so that's really helpful. And, this is a 6-speed, so I pretty much go the same speed in 5th and 6th. So, like, we look, it was going about 60. I'm going a little bit slower. So it's not a full true overdrive. Like the mini truck is an overdrive. So what that is like, if I'm in 5th gear, I'm going 34. If I'm in 6th gear, I'm going 34, but the revs are much lower. So it's just a way to save fuel, save sound. You don't, IRL, you don't want to hear it revving like crazy all the time. So it's kind of a cool little truck, cool little car to be able to put in the back. So let's quickly throw it in the back of Night Owl. Do a couple things to it really quick. I want to change. So let's go. I don't like this sticking off the side like that. I really do not. What I'll do is put it here. That's better. There, I think. Yep, I like it better there on the side there. And then I'm going to need to put in some rope anchors to tie this off. So and then we'll do here as well. And this is because I need to attach this to the sides of the airplane to keep it stable. So that will be for that. This can go. Let's grab a windshield. I want to look over this windshield, so I don't want it I want it flat and I want to look over it. I don't want to look through it. So do that. I don't even know how to finish a windshield that's flat like that. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know if I want it or not. Just go like this, I guess. Where the hell is it? I'm not seeing it. That's not the one. Where is it? Right. We're almost on it. Oh, where are you, guy? Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. Do something like that. I don't know. This looks like a tiny little truck, which is kind of funny. I like it. Because it's going to be 2, so I can't... yeah. I'll try that for now. Let's go ahead and do this really quick. A little bit of paint always makes the build, so... Pukiest of green. I like this thing. It's kind of cool. A pea green on there. I kind of want a different accent color on the inside. I'm not sure. Maybe like beige it out on the inside. Yeah, I think that's better. I need some sort of contrast. I don't want to just look like somebody puked green all inside of it. And there's a block missing there. We'll fix that. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's a good little bit of I don't like that at all. Let's go. Black was just too much, though. Look kind of cool. Check some chat. Oh, nice. Just read Blaze Beats comment. Nice, good. Make sure you share it on the creation show. Share on the Discord. I always like to see everybody's builds. Let's see. Let's go stainless steel. See how we like this little stainless steel bumper here, and that'll add a little bit of contrast. Yeah, I'm digging that. And then maybe an accent stripe here. Let's go back to that tan. I don't know if I like that accent or not, but yeah, it looks a little out of place, that accent. Kind of a, utilitarian vehicle. It doesn't need it. Let's see. I don't know if how much I want this rounded like it is. Let's go like this. Try something here. Let's try that and that. Let's go pyramid for there. Kind of want to square it out a little bit. Like that, maybe. Let's see if I want to do that. No, that I don't. Green's fine. There. All right. Give me the block there, guy. There we go. Yeah, I think square. I don't know. What are thoughts on square? I think it's got to be squared. It just was looking too rounded there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. What do you think? Square or rounded? Because I need to get lights in here anyway, and the lights were going to look too squished. So the spots here. So the spots will go in here. And I could put a little grill in here. I wonder if I could put the cooling in there. Not really. The cooling pump, I have to run the cooling pump way low, and I don't want to hit anything on that cooling. I don't want to hit the cooling pump on anything. I don't want to break it. Ah, come on, man. I'm going to do it. Let's try this. If this fails miserably, I'll fix it. But all right. So I need to try to get this plumb. This sucks to plumb. That's why I usually don't do it. Yeah, it's already like tough to get this plumbed up right. I can do it. It's got to be like this. Spatially trying to figure this out. And then this will go up like so. All right, fine. Let's go delete you exhaust. It's gonna be a nightmare redoing this. Not that bad, but it's just come on. I thought I took off symmetry. Get out of there. You go. You go. All right. There are benefits to doing this, and there are drawbacks to doing this. What do we want? Let's go that color up you. There we go. Let's go actually pat yellow. We're going to see a little bit of this, so it'd be kind of nice to have that. All right. This is going to go up. This is going to go into that, like so. I'm not going to put a hood on this. It's just so compact. I'm not worried about that nonsense. I can reroute the exhaust right in there. That's not a problem. So this is actually not too bad of a rework here. All right. Yeah, get out of there, you devil. There we go. There we go. I'm digging that. That looks pretty cool there. I like the front of that better now. All right, what do I screw up? I screwed up exhaust, but not by much. So it's right there now instead of here. So let's go. And I'm going to change the exhaust a little bit. Okay. I actually have a little bit more space for exhaust now. All right, so I like that exhaust a little bit better there. That works for me. Nice. Yeah, I'm digging that. Like I can see in there. That's kind of cool, man. Yeah, I'm digging that. That's coming along. Yeah, look at it. It just it's so tiny. It's fun. You know, I like these small little builds. Let's try a little bit of an angle windshield. See if I hate it. Let's see if I hate it. Problem is, it's got to fit in the build. It can go up to the seat height though. That's definitely where it can go. You know. What are those, 2s? Okay, let's try it. All right, save this really quick. 5x car backup. Funny how a little bit of paint really, you know, just always makes the build look so much cooler. I really should do this. I'm going to do this really quick. So let's go to mini truck. Let's actually grab this. This was fine. Let's grab the windows on this, and I'm going to make a module for the windows that I can just grab when I want them. All right, let's copy that. Let's go new. And I need to merge to this. So right there is where it wants to merge. And we will grab this and try to get that to merge. I try to grab it here. Nope. And so I need to do that thing again. I need to go all over town here, try to get this thing sucking to merge here. There we go. Okay, good. So cut there, cut there, cut you, cut you. All right, good. So let's, nope, I didn't want to do all that. That stays. Okay, good. And then what I want to do is I actually want to do this. Let's go you. Pinky block up. Those should all be red. Good. Delete, 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 delete. Let's save this. Windshield 1. All right, that's nice. Let's go ahead, and it's going to be too wide. I just noticed that, but we'll put it in, and then I can shrink and move some stuff, so. It's going to be too wide, but I'll fix it. So. All right, so it can't go there. That's going to intrude. That should just barely work for me. All right, so that's going to be fine. Let's put that there for now. This just doesn't like that, so that's fine. Cut you. And then I'll grab This and this. There you go. Cut that. Move that in. All right. Cut this. Move that in. These are going to be a pain to merge, probably. Might not be. These the side panels should be able to merge on there. Find a place to hook these up. There we go. One place I didn't want to hit that. There we go. All right, and so let's get this side here. There we go. All right, good. All right, nice. So let's save this. We'll bring it up and XML edit it. So let me show you guys can watch. Let me get it up and running first. Show you guys the XML edit on it. The data vehicles, and then find it. Should be the most recent one. Control F. Let's see. I want window 1 by 1. It is not. Window 1 by 1. Find next. Window 1 by 1 wedge. It is. Should be a 1 by 3 wedge. Is it? No, it's a 1 by 1 wedge. That's it right there. So 3 right there. No, that can't be it. It was a 5. I made it 5. So let's see. Where the hell is it? Let's do this. Let's go back. Let's open up this. Save this. I saved that. So let's open up this. Let's go. Let's do it this way. Delete, 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 delete. That is merged still. All right, good. So save this as windshield 1B. All right, we'll open that. So here's windshield 1B. All right, windshield 1B. Make sure it's correct. Okay, so there's only one window here. So search for that. There it is. -5 right here is going to be -3. Save that. Okay. And what I should be able to do is actually, let's just let's grab this and let's actually open that back up. So that would be this one here. And so let's find a -5. So where is it? Okay. Right here. Nope, that's not it. The hell is it? It might have changed orientation. Oh, I think I just saw it. So I'm looking for the same window that there's right here, -5. That should be a -3. All right, that would be easier. So now just open this truck back up, and the window is shrunk, so that now fits. Looks a little goofy, but I kind of like it. It's cute. It's cute goofy. It's not, terrible goofy. So yeah, let's give it a quick little attempt to stick it into the back of Night Owl. Yeah, I think I want to stick in the back of Night Owl. All right, so let's say that's saved. So let's open up Night Owl. All right, and we'll load this in. That's one of my favorite things to do in this game is like you build a craft and then you're like, ooh, build some accessory crafts that go with it. So it's like, especially if the vehicle like this is, Night Owl isn't tiny, but it's not enormous either. And so it's like you have to build a tiny little cute little car to be able to do car stuff. Yeah, I love the oversized windshield. It just looks hilarious, Yeah. It's like a pain to look through, but it's like I don't care. It's fun, Look at that. I love this little thing. It's just, it's fun. I like this sort of thing. It's fun. I like the texture of the walls in here. It's just too flat, like what I did with the other with what the hell do you call it? Albatross. So I should texture the walls at some point. But yeah, I'm digging this. That's fun, man. That's pretty cool that it fits in there nicely like this. Let's go down with the rope anchors. I don't want the rope anchors on the sides like that. Let's go down with them. So let's go. Come on. Undo you. Symmetry. I could do 2 in the front there. No, I'll do them on the sides here is fine. We'll do them here as well, and then what we'll do is we'll grab rope anchors and we'll go up like that. Yeah, I think down is going to be better like this. All right. Yeah, I think I'll go around like that on those. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, I like it. It's a cute little truck, Works well. This is a little weird, but only if I'm like I have to be like down low to see that color, so it's not the end of the world there. But yeah, I'm digging it. Came out pretty nice, I think. Cool little truck. But doesn't have any gauges or anything. I'll have to deal with that. Like I have space for some. Like I use seat backs for a lot of my stuff, and I just can't in this one right now. But yeah, like this is be fun to go do some missions with this little guy. Like go fly in, drop it off, go do some missions, come back, stuff like that's fun. I like that. Behaves well. All right, nice. So do I want to square the back? Let's see how a squared back looks on this. I kind of think I do. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think I like the squared back. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like square back because I'm going to put paintable indicators there for lights. So go like that. And that will give it a little bit of detail. All right, and then we'll paint there. Color swap this. I don't know how, the nice thing is I can color swap the pea green if it's annoying me. So, I'm not 100% with it, but if it's I can always color swap it out. So. I think round lamps is kind of a good idea there. Let's go dark red. Okay, and then I want the lighter red. Like that. And then when I paint it out with the additive, I just go dark red on the light spots, like so. There we go, and that's one of my tail lights. So I want brake lights, and I want, you know what we'll do? Nah, I can't do that. I can do that. Okay, let's do this. Let's try something here. See if I like it. Now let's do this. Let's go Silver. There it is right there. Okay, go. Let's do this, and then I can split the lens so that it does two functions, which would be kind of cool. And then what we'll do is go. I have a different red that I like better than that. Nah, that's gross. Let's do this one. This one's been the kind of the tried and true. It just works. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll split the lamp. So, might be better with squares. I don't know. I kind of like the rounds. Kind of goes with the cutesiest. That's going to be screwed up here. I need to go up one, so. That's what I want to do. There we go. All right, so let's do that, and then I will do. Let's try something here, see if I hate it or not. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll make them all red there. All right, and then we'll do additive. And so one will be running light, one will be. Try that for now, see if I like it. I might go squares, I don't know. Try square on this side. See if I like the square better. I think black maybe as an outline for the light. And maybe, I don't know, maybe thinner. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking the lens is way too big, so let's go smaller. Yeah, I'm liking this one better. Yep, that's definitely better. I like that a lot better. Nice. Good, good, good. I don't really have any place for directionals up front, but I can put them on the side here. So I'll just do side directionals here. Probably cut them into the bumper here. Let's cut them in the bumper, see if I like that. I don't want them very big, so go. That works for me. Let's go additive, orange. Let's go one more wider, I think would be better. So let's go. There we go. There we go. So there's my directionals on the bumper. Not too shabby. You guys able to chat? Just if you send me a message again. I just want to make sure the chat didn't die again. Kind of thinking how what I want to do here. This is a little bit weird to me here. So let's grab this. Go like so. Let's see. Can I see the chat moving now? Let's go like this. Let's go paint. Yeah, this is better like this on the back bumper like that. Yep, definitely better there. Nice. Yep, digging on that. That looks good. Yep. Just wanted to double check. I was afraid I lost the chat again. Okay, so let's play with some colors here. Let's save this up really quick. The pea green's not bad, but it's I want to detail it a little bit because I can do a bunch of paint in here if I need to kind of dress it up, but we'll see what I can do. So let's grab let's quickly just do a color swap, see if I prefer this. I think not. So let's I'm not a huge fan of this color, but let's see. Try that. Oh, that's cutesy as hell. Let's change it just a little bit brighter there. Let's go like that. Maybe that's I think a lot better. Yeah, I'm digging that. That's cool. Okay, good. So now I'm gonna come in here. This black is I can see that a little bit more than I like. So what I want to do is I'm gonna paint that like that and that. That way I won't see it as much. That's better. Okay. And then what I want to do here is I'm going to go down. We only have 3 levels here, so what I'm going to do is, and a top. So we really have, 4 levels. 4 levels. Let's do 4 levels. So I want to go down 40 off of this. Let's say, here, let's make the math easy. Okay, that's fixed. So drop 40 off of that, so make this 70. Let's see. 72. What are you? Nothing. Okay. Go up 5 on these. Okay. And I will paint this. See if I like this, how this turns out or not. All right, then go up. 10's probably going to be too much. So let's go there. Let's go down 20. Yeah. 20 on this one. Okay. I'll go up 10. Oh, you suck. Get out of there. That. Okay. And then we want to go up, that's fine. And then the front stays the same, so. Get out of the air with this color swapping shit. There we go. And then it has like a top highlight. So let's look at how that looks. This bottom is too far off the color there, but the looks like a little highlight on the top. That's not bad. I gotta fix that bottom stripe. It's just way too off. Way too much. Let's see. Go down, I don't know, 5 maybe. That's better. Yep, that's less perceptible. I like that. Still can see the line a little bit too much, but here we go. I think that's better. All right. Give it a little bit of like stature color. I don't know about that. That looks off a little bit, but that side's not done at all. It's very sensitive. This color is super sensitive compared to like I've done this before, and the color's not as sensitive. Okay, let's go like 2 maybe. Yeah, try that. Should look very subtle. Yeah, there's like a little subtle line there. That's subtle. That's much more subtle. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging that. A little bit of lighter color on top. Kind of like the lights hitting it. Digging that. Let's get it out in the sun too. It's hard to see in here. Hello, hello there, Techbun Hungarian. How are you? Yeah, so I'm digging the square back on it. It offsets the rounded nature of the front. Little turn signals. I'd like one line of silver under them, I think. But overall, it looks pretty good. So let's go. Yeah, I need to fix these. So let's go. There we go. I like my cutesy little Jeep. That's looking pretty good. This thing should have a pretty good fuel range too on it. I'm gonna put one more tank in it too while I'm at it. Might as well. It's not supercharged. I wonder if I could supercharge it. I don't really need to, but why not? Yeah, let's supercharge it. See if I can do it. Oh, is it okay? Flip this one. Yep. Yep. Good call. Yeah, I forgot I favored the outside instead of making it in the inside like that. Yep. Good call. All right. Let's see if I can supercharge this. Should be able to. Just have to think about how to pipe it right. So let's go. Cut you. Go there, there. No, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, it's tight, man. It's tight in here. It is tight in here to be able to do this. So let's see what I can do here. Let's try something. Let's try it. Impeller. So it'd be like that, and I'm just trying to see what the nodes are. So that would be fluid out goes there, fluid in. So that was, we'll put a snorkel on this. That will kind of, oh, I can't stick a snorkel up through the windshield. I wonder if I could cut it into the, no, I can't cut it on the front. I could have it come up here and put the snorkel there. That would be interesting. Okay. Try to get more power out of this by supercharging it. Yeah, I could always get more power out of it and then gear it down to give it even more towing ability because it would be cool to have a little trailer for it. So if I go up there, that's going to hit there. That's not going to work. That's going to hit there. That's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, that's fine the way I have it, I guess. It's going to be fine like this. Can I go out of the front of the axle here? I could put the turbo in the... No, I can't root back. I can't get back to it if I do that. Yeah, it's going to be right in the way if I do that. All right, so this is the best routing, I think. Oh, it can't go down like that. Crap. No, it can. What am I doing here? Just get on it. The wheel's interacting with my camera and it's screwing it up. Oh, it doesn't want to go where I want it to. Come on, you scum. Go where you're supposed to. There we go. Oh, dear my. We're in problems here. We're having some problems here. There we go. Okay. Finally. Back of the camera friggin' flipped around here. Nope, that's... know about that, but I will. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that or not. Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. That's at least supercharged now, so we'll see how it behaves. Go idle, 3.5 is fine, 2.1, 6, 20 is fine, that's fine, that's fine. 25, that's all good, let's delete you. Give it a little bit more performance here. Yeah, it's definitely got more performance now, so. I could get that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder what speed I'm going here. It's gotta be fast. Yeah, I'm going pretty fast here. Sensitivity in the seat could come down. The wheels are so close together that I need a less sensitivity in the seat. But this is fast too. I don't know how fast, but this is fast, man. Grab it quick and check it. I won't try for a while. I gotta do a bunch of stuff to get unmessed up here. See. Yeah, and I would rather go fly private too. So that's my number one choice is private. We shall see. We shall see. If that's what I choose to do as well. So I haven't decided anything. What the hell am I doing? Okay, I painted this the wrong color. Let's fix that. Okay. Scoop's fine. Let's just put a linear speed in here really quick to try to read this sucker. Okay, that can go. This can go here. That can go there. Beautiful. Okay, let's do dial. Get this blackest of black. Let's do dial. Okay. Then we will go panel. Okay. All right. Gotta look at that, and then I just want to take a linear and stick it on there for now. And then I'll screw it later to make it work right with the panel. But this would be a fun little vehicle to have move out a night owl and So there is 20 miles an hour at first. So there is 30 change. 46. 60. That is 80. About 80. Still have one more gear to go, so. Yeah, my steering sensitivity is too high, so it's. So what are we up to? That was 60. We'll go 80 in this gear, and then I have my top gear, which would be nice if it just works as an overdrive and quiets it down. Yep, that's top gear. Okay, 80. So we're doing 80. So that's pretty good, man. 80 miles an hour is not bad. Especially, you see how narrow its wheelbase is, so I can go do some rescues and work nicely. But that's fun, you know, it's a fun little vehicle. I like little stuff like this. Like these are, you know, see that's why it wants to spin, is because it's, see if I can't get the center of gravity down just a hair. It's not a huge thing. No, I won't instruct again. I'd have to go back and do all that stuff again. I'm not gonna talk about what, I have to keep my plans quiet anyway, so I'm not gonna talk about them. Let's do battle. Cannon extension. Let's try to throw a little mass in this. What's it weighing? 234. Don't want to yank it to the back too much. But let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of weight yanked in the back. Seems we so far settled pretty well, but we'll see how it behaves itself in a second here. Alright, there is that top gear? It should be top gear, yeah. Yep, so there's 80. A little bit slower to accelerate. Having the mass in the back, though, will try to spin me out. But it will keep me from rolling. So see, it's going to try to spin me, but it won't roll me. So if I get another one in the front, which I don't think I can do, it's super tight on space there. Yeah, see, like I don't have any space to put that in there. Yeah, we'd have no space for it, so take it out for now. I think that's gonna want to spin me. What's our mass again? Yeah, we're 234 mass, so we're really, really light. Super duper light. Super duper fly. I could try this. I don't know if I like the look of it, but let's try something. Why is this color screwed up here? I don't know. No, it looks fine. Let's try this. So I'm going to cut this for now. And then let's go symmetry. Try that. Let's just do this. That looks good. I like the look of that. And it is 315. So it adds a little bit of weight. It's right in the center. So center of the wheels is about Give me this. Let's see. Wheelbase 8, so you're talking there's 4 right there. So it could go a little bit forward, but it's not the end of the world. So it's not too bad. It's got a really short wheelbase too, so one should expect it wants to spin a little bit, but that's pretty good there. So that puts a lot of weight down low. Keep the center of gravity low on it. That looks pretty good because the darks and they have a little shape. So. See how we're looking here. There's 80 right there. So you see it's much more stable. It doesn't want to roll now because it's keeping all 4 wheels in the ground. When 2 wheels come up, it's trying to spin itself, so it's much more stable now. Behaving itself well, so still doing 80. Nice. That's really rocking and rolling. Nice. I think I'm going to change those side bricks up a little bit. Let's do this. Up, flicky camera. Let's kill that. And then I want to come over this side and let's do pipe. Do pipe corner piece like so. That's better. Okay, good. Yeah. Symmetry's on, but it doesn't want to color it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I'm liking that. That looks good. Nice. Let's save this. So I think I'll end it up there. This was a lot of fun building this little car. So got a bunch done. I've been kind of losing, not losing, but I've been struggling to find a little inspiration of what I want to do. And so it's kind of cool to get this amphibious car going. So this will fit on the Albatross. And so this works well as an amphibious car. And then got this one done here, which, can go on Night Owl, and it can go in the Stall airplane and the Seagull. So this will fit in any of those. So this can go do rescues, and it holds, 4 rescues. So that's not too shabby. But cool little Jeep. I think this is gonna be fun to play with. So hope you guys enjoy that. I'm planning on doing a live stream tomorrow around when the update's released, but everything's subject to change, of course. So we'll see you later, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.